Patreon backers, and we're back for the final clash in our Faction Fraction Best of 3.
Faction Fraction!
Yes, it's Farstriders versus Skaven again.
And I can't remember anything.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, for you guys, it's probably merely a day since you last heard our dulcet tones. Pete and I, it's a whole week since we've been locked in our new studio come garage. And so we can't actually remember what we played or what we've done in that time. But I am playing Farstriders, he is playing Skaven, and
that's as far as we've got with it.
That's pretty much it. So Pete won the roll-off with
4 crits.
4 crits.
That's
Where's
the
that?
third time.
Where's that when you've got a champion attacking? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Not on bitter.
And I chose the board, Pete chose the orientation, and I got the 3 objectives, and I've gone for a bit of a rumble really. I've got the all quite close.
That
so
was
we've
the
got
last one, wasn't it?
We've got 2, 3 on my side, 5 in the middle, and 1 and 4 on Pete's side.
Dum, dum, dum. And we've drawn our cards, and I had to get rid of my objectives, which is never a good start. I got rid of Escalation, which I never like getting rid of. Skritch is the greatest because he really isn't in the first round, and Brilliant, which is score 2 other objectives. So that was pretty much a 3 for 3 on the no.
I have kept mine, which in a different situation, like the final of the Grand Clash, I might, which I'm about to get into,
Obviously.
I may have ditched them, but I thought for a bit of fun, it's worth hanging on to just for. Well, you'll see in a minute.
We know you patroners want blood. And
Yeah,
you want
exactly.
To be entertained,
We go for the entertainment. This is my. If I lose, I'm going for the entertainment.
it's just for the entertainment. I wasn't playing to win at all.
No, exactly.
And if he wins, he'll never shut up.
I play entertaining and I win. So, without further ado,
we're going to roll and see who plays.
I was going to show you my cards.
First.
Okay, yeah. So
We always roll first.
sorry. Without further ado, we shall roll and see who places first.
I get a whopping crit again. I'm using all my crits up. This isn't good.
Crit, and I've got all crit and multi assists.
I got no assists, so
Okay, so I will allow you to set up your first Skaven first.
jolly good of you. Right, Mr. Lurky, do your thing.
Mr. Lurky, do your thing. Do your thing. I can never remember why you put the Lurker still up there.
Because he has 2 dodges as standard.
I have usual. Can't remember any of my men do.
This is
Farstrider, I'm inspiring him already. That's technically known as cheating. I'll try and be consistent with the way around I put these. So I will try and get the right person this time. I'm going to put Elias Swiftblade
Swifty
down here.
Okay, and I'm going to put Mr. Hungry over here. Hungry Skaven.
Everybody's got a hungry Skaven. Oh, Pete has. And I'm going to put Eagle Eye here.
Mr. Festerson.
Farstrider is going there.
So I've got Kirk and Skritch. That is the layout. So now I'll show you what hands we've got. Here's mine. And then we will roll to see who goes first. Thank you very much. Every week. Okie day, so let's roll to see who gets to choose.
So I get +1 crit.
You do.
And I've just got a 1 crit and 3 assists.
Might need it. 2 crits for me. No crits for me. See, I've used all my crits now. That's what happens.
I think I'm going to let you go first.
Jolly good.
You didn't say thought you might.
Well, I knew you'd want me to say that, so I didn't.
Thought you might.
Touche. I see you've played this game before. I'm going to draw a card.
Ooh. That I had not seen.
And in my power step, I'm going to play Spoils of Battle,
Ooh.
which I literally just picked up. And I'm going to put Expendable on Mr. Lurky. So, expendable is...
Oh, it's that one, and this is the lurking Skaven.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
So, any attack that will cause damage to him, I can remove him, and I
Right.
cause 1 damage to you instead, and you don't get the glory.
Ugh, yuck. Well, I'm going to play a card. I'm going to play Inspiration Strikes.
Oh. Don't like that card.
No, kind of fair enough. I don't think I got it out in either of the other 2 games. I did. It came out in the last game when they were all inspired.
Well,
already.
yeah, I think you got it in the second phase.
Oh, I
when
haven't,
they
put,
were all inspired from
I haven't put my tiles on.
Oh, we haven't, no.
You have.
Oh, yes,
I haven't. No.
Oh, looks. I don't know what's going on anymore.
So there we go. There's the tiles. Which one shall I inspire? That's a tough one. I'm going to chance doing this one. So I have inspired. Make sure I've got the right one. Almeric Eagle Eye. And in my first turn, I'm going to take a card.
Ah, the canniness has begun. And in your power step?
In the power step, I have nothing to play.
Okay. I'm going to play Scratching in the Shadows, which is the Skaven version of Destruction.
Okay.
I'm going to push him back a do. Just want to try and stop his range. Not sure if that really helps much, but it means it's going to take him 2 moves to hopefully get into combat. Maybe. Okay, on to my second activation. Mr. Lurky is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. He may or may not be the one who I kind of want to die. But I realise as well, he's also the one who, he's got expendable on him. But he's also the one that rolls 2 2 defence dice. I possibly would have been better playing on one of the other 2, but never mind. It's not like I've got a plan or anything. And in the power step, I have nothing.
I am going to play Earthquake.
No. And which way are people going?
Everybody's going this way.
That way?
Yep.
And I still have nothing to play in the power step.
You know what? I'm going to think I am actually going to play, after all that, a Lightning Blow. In my second activation, I'm going to charge with
Forget you can do that.
Farstrider. I think it's a mistake, but it's definitely a mistake to put guard token on. Right, charge there. So it's 3 swords.
Shooting at Lurky.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 swords.
It's only got one dodge at the minute, so I need a crit. Oh no, Mr. Lurky
That's plus one damage.
Mr. Festry, rather, is dead.
Which means I gain a glory.
Ow.
Going to play Swift Stride on, I'm not going to put over there, Eagle Eye, who's the one who's inspired.
Okay, I have now to play.
Let me have it.
On to my third go around the merry-go-round. I am going to move Kirk to there.
Okay.
And nothing in my power step. Thank you.
I have nothing in your power step either. Okay, so my third activation. I'm going to make a move action also with this chap here. I'm going to paint him there. The power step, I'm going to do nothing.
Same here.
Fourth and
On
final.
my fourth and final turn, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there with Skritch. And in my power step, I'm going to play Confusion to switch Skritch and the Hungering Skaven over.
Okay.
Which of course inspires both Skritch and
clever.
Hungering Skaven immediately. And that's it for me in my power step.
Well, in view of the fact that I think you're a lucky bastard, I'm going to, for my final turn, make a charge action. 1, 2, 3, 4
Oh god,
to here.
it's all gone wrong.
So I've got 2 hammers
How many wounds does he cause?
3.
Oh god, Kirk could be biting it. Oh,
Rolled off a crit.
That did. That clipped the other dice and then
Yeah.
just went, no, not today.
I'm not having that.
Well, you're not. I'm rolling it again.
Yeah. No, I'm saying no. The die said you're not having that.
Yeah.
That was almost enough. I think that may turn the tide of the battle.
It's only
Anyway.
the first phase.
Yeah.
Power step.
I've got nothing to say.
I'm going to shock you with great concussion. I was very lucky.
Okay.
So
Like
concussion.
what
Yes,
you're
I'm actually going to move people. I'm going to move them. So I'm going to land it here.
doing. Okay.
Push everybody.
Away.
So that's it for the power step. On to the end files.
You went first.
I went first, didn't I? Sorry. So I did score supremacy. I think that's the first time I've ever had concussion and supremacy in my hand. That's never going to happen again for me. And I also got Ploy Master.
Okay.
So I have 4 glories. And of my final card, I'm going to get rid of Lives Are Cheap, which is score a glory if 2 Skaven get killed. And of my upgrades, I've only got 1. I'll play it, which is Bodyguard for a price, which goes on Crook by default. And I'll draw up everything. I've got rid of the lot. Over to your.
I'm going to cancel squad ending.
Oh.
Going to keep all mine. I'm going to get rid of Lone Warrior.
See if my luck can keep going with me after my 4 crits at the start and all the rest. We'll show you our cards and we'll roll for the second round. So now we shall roll to see who gets to go first, or who chooses even. Robin rolls.
Proving that cheats never prosper.
Not a lot.
Nothing. Great. Well done, team. That's enough.
that
That's
crits.
enough.
I think I'm going to have to go first here.
Funny that.
I am going to go first.
Okay.
So in my first turn, I'm going to charge with the Hungering Skaven here.
Okay.
And he is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. And he's going to charge Eagle Eye.
Okay.
So he's inspired now, so he rolls 2 hammers. He only does 1 damage though. A single assist.
So I've got 2 dice.
Yes. Oh, and the dice say no. Not this time. Okay. On to the power step. I am not going to play anything
Okay, so on my turn, I think I have to attack with Eagle Eye
on Kirk
on Kirk.
because you can kill him.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, I nearly knocked it off again. Yeah.
And at that point, Robin flipped the table. So I need a crit, or he are dead. Oh, Skritchy splattered Kirk.
Can I get one of those? I have nothing to play in the past.
Okay, I am going to play Legendary Swiftness on the Lurking Skaven, which ups his movement.
This one.
Yep, that ups his movement to 6. And in my second activation, I'm going to charge with Mr. Lurky. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
Thank you.
And he's going to charge, so Mr. Lurks rolls 2 swords and does 1 damage. 1 sword.
Shield. So I'm inspired. Oh no. Wrong team.
And in my power step, I'm going to upgrade him with the demonic weapon.
Whoa.
And I'm going to play ready for action.
Ouch. Ouchie for ready.
So now he rolls 2 hammers, and this time does 3 damage.
Oh, come on. It's a crit. It's an assist.
Smash. So that's 3 damage.
3 damage, yes. So that's 1, 2, 3.
I also scored cover ground because I moved him 6 hexes to hit you. I probably didn't actually move him the 6, but I can do.
Yeah. That's fine. There you go. Have an extra glory.
Thank you very much. And my new objective. Anything for you in my power step?
Yes, I'm going to play healing potion. On Farstrider. Get back.
That's his new name.
Just the one. Oh no, shield is
No,
2.
shield is it? Yep,
2.
it's
So,
2.
so
He's only down to. He's only taken 1 wound.
Yeah, he's taken 1 wound. Right then.
Quizzes. Nearly had him. And I have nothing else to play in my power step.
On my second activation, I'm going to make a charge action.
Charge!
Over here. You wouldn't like to play a quick thinker just to really finish my evening off?
Really piss me off. No, I haven't got a quick.
Okay, right. And I'm
I
going
don't remember if I've got it in this deck now.
I think you did play it last time, but I could be wrong. So it's 2 hammers.
Oh,
Come on!
no, it's not me. It's the dice that hates you. The dice don't want you to win today.
Right, I'm going to play Great Fortitude on Eagle Eye.
Oh, he's got.
And then I'm going to play Ready for Action. And try again.
Have another stab.
Just the hammer. So a hammer.
I get 2 defense dice this time because Skritch is inspired. Oh,
Right. I suppose I can't really complain too much. You didn't kill Farstrider, which you could have done if yours had gone better.
Yeah. Okay, so my turn. My third activation. I'm going to bring back Vesta McFesterson.
Okay.
And I'm going to my power step. I'm going to play Dark Darts on Skritch. And that's me done.
In your power step,
Yep.
I'm going to play Lightning Stride,
Uh-oh.
which is Farstrider's sprint.
Oh, okay.
And then in my third activation...
So this isn't a... Sorry, it's just sprint, did you say?
Yeah, it's just sprint.
Okay.
So my third activation, I'm going to move 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Nothing else in your power step?
No.
Okay, I'm going to play Frenzied Stabbing,
Okay.
which is my next attack action with a range of 1 or 2, has +1 damage. And my fourth turn, I am going to charge with Skritch. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And he is going to Stabberize Sanson. So I get 2 hammers, and I also get single assists. Oh, thank God for the single
Oh, he's
assists.
Oh no, I get a crit.
You could get crit, yeah. Oh, so is he deaded?
Yeah.
It's 4 damage. Sanson chopped. And I have nothing in my power step.
So my final... I've got nothing in my power step.
Okay.
My final activation, I'm going to bin Eternal Supremacy and take a new card.
Anything in your power step?
Nope.
Oh. So on to the end phase, I have scored Master of War. That's the only one I scored.
I scored nothing again.
No. I'm going to keep my other 2 cards. And I have no upgrades to play.
Okay. I'm getting rid of Supremacy.
Oh wow, you had Supremacy and Eternal Supremacy.
Yeah.
Ah,
And you had great concussion.
you.
And then I probably should have played it more cautiously here, but I just thought it was worth a go. I kind of hadn't really... I'd forgotten that Skritch was inspired.
I don't think it was inspired because he only had 3 wounds left anyway, didn't he?
Yeah, all right. But if he would have only done 2, and I couldn't bet on the +1.
No, true.
So anyway, I wanted to try and get him inspired. You see, it was the only way he was going to get inspired was if he was in your half.
Oh, he's inspired already.
Yeah. So I messed that up as well. I didn't play anything right in this game.
It's all gone Pete Tong.
Yep. So I'm going to keep. That's so difficult. I'm going to keep that card. Who knows? Yeah, I'll keep that card, and I'll keep those 2 objectives. I'm going to just take 1 objective.
And you're just going to draw up your power cards.
Yeah.
So we shall show you our last set of cards, and we shall roll for the final round. So let's roll for the last, third and final files. Crit. 3 crits. Okay. I'm going to let you go first.
Okay.
So, onto your first activation.
Okay, I'm going to draw a card in my first activation.
Okay. And in your power step?
I've got nothing to play.
Okay, I'm going to play Festering Blades on Mr. Festering Festerson.
Which is which one?
This one here. So on my first activation, I'm going to move Skritch 1, 2 to there.
Okay.
And in my power step, I'm going to play Musketeer.
That's what puts him on guard.
That puts him on guard.
Okay.
I think I've kind of done that the wrong way round, but never mind. It's not
Yeah. Okay, second activation. It's probably a basket case thing to do. We're going to charge 1, 2, 3, 4 here to here. So it's 2 hammers.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Double crit.
Well, I can't save that with 1 dice unless I cheat. So Festry has been splashed again. And your power step.
My power step. No, I'm not going to do anything.
Okay. I'm going to play There Are Always More, and I'm going to bring him back. And this time he's inspired. I'll put him back exactly where he was.
I forgot you could do that.
I forgot he's inspired as well, so I didn't turn the tokens over whatsoever. Yep, so I brought him back.
I'm going to play Rangers Advance.
Ooh, what's that do?
Moves two of them.
Oh. Now I've got a charge with him.
Exactly.
Okay. On to my second activation.
Yeah.
I am going to charge.
Ah!
You didn't see that coming. Skaven.
Okay.
1 to there. He rolls 3 Schwards and does 1 damage. But if I get, sorry, yes. If I get a crit, it's 3 damage.
Right.
Oh, 1 sword.
Shield.
So I can
That's a
push
tie,
you.
you can push me.
I'll push you to there.
There we go. So my third activation, I'm going to be really exciting, and I'm going to take a card.
So, power step.
Power step, nothing.
Okay, so on to my third activation. I'm going to get rid of a card.
Okay.
I'm going to get rid of Miraculous Escape, which is survive an attack that uses 3 attack dice. I'm going to draw my last card. And power step, I have nothing to play.
Me either. My final activation, I'm going to take a card.
Mm. And your power step?
I got nothing to play.
I have nothing to play, so on my 4th final turn, I might as well have a stab at what's his blokey here. So I'm just going to attack with Skritch.
Okay. Oh, okay, I forgot you could do that. 2 hammers. Awesomely nothing.
Well, that put paid to that then.
My heart, it is bleeding.
And in my power step, I have nothing.
I got something to play.
Yay!
I'm going to play a Destiny to Meet on Eagle Eye.
Is it a Destiny to Meet you were waiting for?
No,
Oh, what was it you wanted? You were waiting to come out?
I'll
then?
tell you in a minute.
okay.
Well, I can't actually play it.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's what's really
you
funny.
waited for 3 games.
I can't actually
And on
play.
the
Well, I might. You
last-
might still play today. What have you got to do?
I have nothing else to
No.
play, I'm afraid.
I got great concussion. I don't need to play it because I score a load of the darkness anyway.
Oh god! So you score Alone in the Darkness.
I've actually scored all of my objectives and got Destiny to Meet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to
5 glory. You've gone from 3 to 8.
Yeah. That's actually not bad.
That was,
not a bad
that
haul
was
at the
pretty
end
good
there.
all of a sudden.
Oh dear, I don't think I played that game very well. I'm just going to
it,
keep
we got
putting them down.
64, 65, 66. Shut up! I scored. I've got our only way out, which is no good to me. That's what I drew at the end. And arms length I couldn't score, and I got Alone in the Darkness. I'm afraid. I did get that as well.
So you're only just
I
won.
only just beat you. I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And
Place
9,
8. Oh, that was for what was a shocking game for you. That was a close finish.
Yeah.
If you'd have got anything go your way with your cards,
Actually, I wouldn't have got that this time.
escalation,
Yeah.
you might have done.
I don't know.
That was
That's really funny. That I can't believe I scored all 5 of those at the end. Maybe I should have ditched a supremacy earlier, but I thought it was. I had them at the beginning.
You had three. You had two supremacy cards.
Yeah, and Alone in the Darkness, and I thought I've got to keep them. And even in the second turn, I thought I could still score 6 glory in the second turn.
Yeah,
and it's worth hanging on to them.
It wasn't until I killed Sanson.
Yeah, and I perhaps made a mistake. I perhaps should have been more cautious and put him here.
Well,
but
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
because I probably would have come after him anyway, or gone after the other guy. So
yeah,
it's hard to say. I mean, that was. I was so lucky that I had concussion.
Yeah, and I've not got it in any of the 3 games. Apart from I had it at the end, right at the end.
No, because I remember in the
it didn't come
the second game. I was sitting there on 3 objectives, and I was just bricking it that you had it,
get it in any of the games.
and you didn't get it at all.
No. So maybe I should have cycled through my objectives faster. But I don't really know that there's much more. Cover ground is in there, but I mean, in different circumstances, I wouldn't have scored these 5 at the end. So I'd have had 6 of them in 9 all. So it's really hard.
You can't really tell.
No, you can't. You can't.
I mean,
despite hating that game, I actually ended up really enjoying it at the end there because it was just silly.
It just got a bit ridiculous, but at the same time, you also managed to nearly win. It wasn't far.
Well, I was just jammy because if you take if I take any damage this turn, which I didn't, if you just do any 1 damage, then I don't score whatever it is, brave but cautious.
Is that what the other one you scored?
It's brave but cautious is Sigmar's Bulwark, but you have to have a fighter left.
Oh, so you just have to have 1.
Yes. And not take any damage. But I didn't take any damage this turn.
Had I not got Alone in the Darkness, you would have won. Because it would have been 7-8.
Yeah.
It was only the fact that I got Alone in the Darkness near the end.
I thought that's what you had, and there wasn't anything I could do about it.
I had it in the second phase, I think, but
Right.
I couldn't. I then attacked and killed Sanson here, but Skritch was then standing.
Yes,
next to the
but
other
of course,
guy.
if you had, it might have actually been beneficial to me had you scored it because I'd have got 2. So the net thing because I had it at that time. I had it since the beginning.
You'd have a bit more glory.
And I'd have had an extra card.
Yeah,
which I now shuffled them up, so that would have been escalation, which I may have scored.
Could have scored.
Because I'd have had 2 glory, so I would have scored it. So you'd have lost.
I'd have had some as well, so I could have lost that one. Yeah, so that was a prime example of just when the dice and the cards don't want you to win, and you can't do a lot about it.
No, I feel like the dice were against me in that game. I did have a bit of luck in the last half, actually, last third, but I feel like the crucial rolls they deserted me. But maybe I'm wrong.
The start of the game, I'll agree. I think the start of the game definitely didn't go your way. The cards didn't go your way, and the fact that I had concussion, which got me, that was like a 9-point swing.
Yeah.
Because rather than you getting 6, I got 3.
Yeah, and possibly I used my Earthquake too early. Because with Earthquake, I might have been able to manipulate it. Because
you could have kept hold of it, wait for me to play.
But I also needed to move you because you were on an objective. I don't know. I perhaps played it too early, but I
bit premature.
Yeah, that's what happens. Get overexcited.
You get excited, yeah. You've all been there. Doesn't happen normally, love. Maybe that should have been. Maybe you should have kept that till right at the end. But everything's, hindsight's 20/20.
So it's really difficult because I only had, and it's quite an interesting card. That Ranger's Advance card is really good.
That's when you can move 2 people.
But you have to move 2. So the problem with Earthquake is, if I set it up for all of them to be on it after Earthquake, and you move 1, then Ranger's Advance is no good.
It does you in, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it's really hard, and it to know how to do it. And if I set it up to play Ranger's Advance and get 2, and then you play Concussion, Earthquake's no good.
Yeah.
So it's really difficult.
But then you can't. You've got to get to a point where you just got to say, I've got to stop worrying about what my opponent's
Well, that's effectively what I did, and I played Earthquake, and
Yeah.
I can't remember now whether it was a mistake or not. I played Earthquake, I think, to move you off objectives, but keep me close enough to use Ranger's Advance, I think is what I used it for. But then it all went horribly wrong.
It all went a bit pink tongue at the end there. I think Concussion won me that game. Because later on,
did.
I didn't. I scored 4 in the first, and I've only scored another 5 throughout the entire rest of the game. One of those was a kill. So
yeah, it did because I think the way I had it set up, I would have got mine because I have Ranger's Advance.
Yeah, I think so. you didn't have the luck at the beginning there, basically, and
No.
you managed to claw it back. 9-8 is not
Yeah,
not a
was
bad
much
score.
closer than I expected. And I have to say, I thought you were then going to wipe the floor with me because I had nothing.
It was a bit like that game where it was McGaw versus Gerzag,
Yeah.
and you get into the second phase, you're just kind of feeling bad.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't want to keep bashing you because you're just losing.
It's all going hurry, Rob. But I
And-
just thought you were just going to, steamroll them. As I said, you might as well finish it because I thought actually you've got some upgrades out now.
Yeah.
You're just gonna attack. And actually, I did get a bit lucky on my saves. The defensive capability of an inspired Stormcast is
it's just
it's
2 dice.
handy.
I mean, we both
Yeah.
get 2 dice from, but you
Yeah.
roll shields and I roll dodges, obviously.
Yeah.
I think that the supremacy cards and that are, I think they're actually not the best cards to get in the unless you've got it set up lengthways and stuff. I think they're not great cards to get out straight away.
They're not.
Because if you just move all your guys next to an objective or just stand them on objectives, at least for warbands with less people in it becomes very
It's
obvious.
not.
very
It was a
quickly
risk,
what
and
you're
it's
after.
quite a funny thing. When I made the deck, I thought, oh, this would be really fun to try. It's not very serious. It doesn't matter if it doesn't work. Yet once I start playing, I'm like, no, I really need to make this.
I've gotta win.
Yeah,
At
just
all
yeah,
costs.
yeah, exactly. And so, and I'm kind of thinking to myself, actually, the Farstriders, they're just not good for supremacy because there's only 3 of them, which is what I thought originally.
really weak.
So it's really funny. It's what I thought originally is, you can't play supremacy with them, even though they've got all these extra supremacy
Yeah.
cards, so it's pointless doing it. And then I played it, and then I got really cross that I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's like, well, you kind of lined yourself up to fail,
Exactly,
and then got
yeah.
really angry when it didn't work. But
Yeah.
I've done that with my. I think I had a Skaven deck against your Fire Slayers, and I just got pasted, and the deck was rubbish. Looking back at it, nothing really worked together, and I deserved it. So you do get that sometimes where you build a deck and you're like, this has got to work.
Yeah,
and
I
then
know.
when
I
it
was
doesn't,
unlucky. I was unlucky over here, ready for action. I missed twice.
you did, yes, yeah. I had similar because I think I missed on him.
You did actually. You did.
So
you
that
did.
evened up a little, but I think you definitely had the lion's
You
share of the
did.
bad luck that
So I
game.
was thinking, I can make amends now, and I can kill Skritch, and then you're screwed royally.
I would have been I would have been a lot worse off had you killed Skritch. I definitely would have been a lot worse off. Well, that's the second of our best of 3s. The first one obviously being Sepulchral Guard versus Fire Slayers, and this one being Farstriders versus Skaven.
Yep, it's made me hate the game and love it all in the space of about 15 minutes.
Well, actually about 55 minutes the way we played that. But yes, hope you guys enjoyed that. As always, do let us know if we missed anything. I think we'll catch everything these days. We're pretty solid on our rules for the most part. It's mostly,
I hope so.
It's mostly remembering what models are what that throw us off these days, because I still can't identify these guys.
No.
I don't know what it is about them. Or
I think I got
just-
it right this time.
I think you did. If not, well, you'll never know because I'll edit the video. And I hope you guys enjoy that, and we shall see you in our next battle report soon.